Good day, subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Jeremy. This is the Financial Education Channel, and today we're talking about how do you develop an insane work ethic? How do you develop a work ethic that will push you above all competitors, that will push you to levels you've never gone in your life? I'm going to give you guys 7 ways, 7 things you can do in your life that I think will help get you to that place of having an insane work ethic to work your butt off and accomplish things you never thought were accomplishable in the past. Is that a word, accomplishable? So I'm going to give you that, guys, those 7, and believe it or not, I've struggled with work ethic over my life. When I first started track, I would thought like just doing the normal thing would get me to where it got me, and it was totally false. I needed to work harder than everybody. I needed to develop a new kind of work ethic. I needed to develop a whole new way of doing things, right? When I first started working like as a job, right? My first job ever was Einstein Bagels. I was kind of lazy. I was kind of the slacker on the team. My second job, when I worked at Walgreens, same kind of deal. I thought I was kind of working hard until I remember it was an Easter Sunday. I had to work an Easter Sunday. I was already kind of in a bad mood that I was working on Easter anyways. But I'm working on Easter, right? And, you know, I was talking to my manager. His name was Mr. Sergovia. And I was talking with him, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be an assistant manager and whatnot. And he's like, how are you going to be an assistant manager? You're lazy. Like, I got so offended. Like, we got into it, and me on, like, holidays, I don't like to, especially I don't like to like get in any confrontations. I don't like to, you know, start any stuff. I don't like to, I mean, I'm a pretty nice person in general, but especially on holidays, I really don't want to get into it with anybody. But I got into it big time with him on that day, and we went back and forth for, I don't know, half hour, you know, when we passed by, and, you know, I would say some stuff and he would say some stuff, but he was 100% right. Like, I was slacking. Like I thought because I was working harder than the other employees that for some reason that means I'm above everybody else. But really in the grand scheme of things, I was slacking. I needed someone to hit me in the face and kind of, you know, recognize, hey, you're slacking, dude. In school, I was a slacker. I didn't have a strong work ethic until I got to college, and I developed that. And then lastly, on YouTube, here, I was a slacker my first few months of doing YouTube. I had maybe 15, 20 videos in the first 2 months of doing YouTube. I should have had 60 videos. It took me months and months to realize, you know what, I really need to do videos every day. Wasn't until I was 6, maybe 8 months in that all of a sudden I was like, dude, I gotta do videos every single day. Like this whole, you know, every other day or every 3rd day or 4th day, that's not gonna work. Like the only thing that's gonna propel me is if I do it every single day, because I'll get better and better, and it will help the channel get more and more videos out there and search and whatnot. And that made me develop a strong work ethic. So just trust me, I've never been the one that had the strongest work ethic out there. I just develop it over time. So here's some things, 7 things here, guys, that will help you hopefully develop a strong work ethic. Number 1, go volunteer at a nursing home. Go volunteer at a nursing home. I grew up in a retirement community. I didn't grow up in it, I should say. Both my parents had businesses that were involved with retirement communities. So all summer long, I would go to these retirement communities and do their jobs with them, right? So I was always around people that were, you know, in their 60, 70, 80-year-old plus. And what I found was there's a lot of people that were happy with how their lives went, but there were also a lot of people that had some regrets. So the question you got to ask yourself each day is, do you want to be 75 years old and be like, damn, you know what, I screwed up in this life. This was my one life I got given, and I didn't accomplish nearly what I wanted to accomplish. I didn't accomplish anything. Like I'm disappointed with how my life went. Like, is that the type of feeling you want to have? Or do you want to look back, be 75 years old and be like, I'm so proud of everything I accomplished? Like what type of situation do you want? Do you want that one where it's like, oh, I have so many regrets? Or the one that's over here, like, I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish because I worked my ass off to get there? So that's what you should ask yourself. So go spend some time with some retirees. Go spend some time in a nursing home with people in their 70s, 80s, 90 years old. And you'll kind of like just realize like death is coming. Like death is coming at some point. And when that day comes, or before that day comes, more importantly, do you want to have a lot of regrets, or do you want to be very proud of your life? That's a big one there, guys. Number 2, make friends with hardworking, dedicated people. So let's say you're trying to start a business and you're like trying to find your work ethic to get there, right? You might not be able to find another business person, that's for instance, that's a hardworking one that's really trying to build their business. But maybe you go to the gym and you see, there's some guy there and you kind of, talk with him every once in a while, and he works his ass off every day in the gym. Like, he's got a six-pack, he's all built, and he still works his ass off every single day in the gym. Maybe become friends with him and just start working out with him and see the dedication he's putting in on those workouts and say, man, this guy, you look at all, I wish I had a body like him, and he's still working his ass off every day. Like, how can I apply his work ethic to my business? How can I apply his work ethic to me at work so I can get that promotion? Like surround yourself with those kind of people, because you can just kind of like feed off that energy and kind of see the work they're putting in and say, okay, I can go out and do this. I can go out and accomplish this. So make some friends with some hardworking people, guys. It will definitely help, even if it's not in the industry you're in particular. Number 3, learn as much as possible about successful people. Learn as much as possible about successful people, doing research online, watching videos about them. You will learn there's a lot more than just they became a billionaire somehow. Like, research all the stuff they had to go through, all the trials and tribulations. Like, research all the work ethic they had to put into put a business together from the ground up, guys. They had to found a company. Like research all that stuff, and that, in my opinion, will help motivate you and push you and realize they didn't just become a billionaire overnight. They didn't just accomplish that. Elon Musk didn't just build Tesla overnight. He did this move, he made this move, he developed this, he worked his ass off over here and did this, and then he got to where he got today, right? Steve Jobs didn't just go from the computer room to all of a sudden, Apple's selling the most iPhones. Like, there's a whole period of time of a whole bunch of crap that went through there, guys. He kept working, he kept grinding. So research as much as possible about successful people, and I think that will help enlighten you about, wow, they had to do all that. I've got to go through some stuff if I want to get to where I want to get to in life. Number 4, watch motivational videos on YouTube. Now, this one is kind of like taking caffeine, I call it. Like, watching motivational videos on YouTube is like taking caffeine. Like, if you're got some work to do one night and you're just not feeling it, then watch some motivational videos, and that will get you through that night and get you pumped up, right? It's like, oh, give me the caffeine. Oh, yes, I feel it. That will help you. The only issue is that's going to wear off probably within a 12, 24-hour period. Like, the next morning you wake up, that motivational video is not going to matter anymore. You're not going to be pumped up from it anymore. But if you need something to get you through, I say motivational videos on YouTube will definitely help. But I've used them in the past. I'll search some type of motivational video, whatever pumps me up, and then that gets me through the night. And I'm like, okay, now I can do some video plot ideas or whatever. Now I can edit these pictures or edit these videos or whatever, guys. So watch some motivational videos, definitely helpful there. Number 5, this is a big one. This is a big one, maybe the biggest of all of them. Think about leaving a legacy each day. Think about leaving a legacy. So the question is, when you die, do you want to be remembered for anything? Do you want to just be remembered for one generation? Maybe your kids remember you. Maybe your wife's probably going to die with you or whatever, so that won't matter. But maybe just your kids remember you and then you're forgotten. Do you want to leave a legacy, like a legacy that people remember you for generations in your family, like people remember you for generations, in the world? Like, think about that. Do you want to be remembered as the best at whatever you were the best at? Think about that, guys. Do you want to leave some type of legacy that your grandkids will tell their grandkids someday about how great you were at whatever you were great at, guys? That's what I'm talking about, leaving a legacy. Do you just want to be forgotten about in one generation and it's like you never existed? Or do you want to have something lasting that literally your grandkids are proud to tell their grandkids about someday? That maybe people are happy to pass down your whatever you accomplished in life. Like, whatever you did, that lives on in infamy, right? Like, think about that, guys. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? Do you want to be forgotten tomorrow like dust, or do you want to be something that is remembered forever? Think about that. Number 6. As soon as you meet a goal, set a new goal. So let's say you set a goal, you accomplish it. As soon as you accomplish it, it's on to the next one. It's on to the next one. There's no time to celebrate and kick back and relax. As soon as you meet a goal, set a new one. I do this all the time. So I always set like goals for the channel, like subscribers. Like, I had a goal for 50,000 subscribers by July 4th. We're gonna beat that about a week early, right? So as soon as I beat that, guess what? I'm setting a Labor Day goal, 65,000 or whatever. I don't know what number I'll put in there. But as soon as I set that, it's on to the next one. Literally, like within seconds, I'm already in the mode of let's get the next one. Like I gotta set the next goal. Never be satisfied. Maybe you can enjoy like a big thing, right? Maybe you can celebrate a big thing. But for me personally, like as soon as I meet a goal, like I accomplish it, I'm on to the next one. I'm on to the next one. I'm on to the next one because there's never an ending goal for me. I never have an end goal. Like it's never enough. Like there's never an end goal for anything I do in life. Like there was never a time and track that I was like, if I hit this time, I accomplish my goals. There's no subscriber goal I have on my channel. Like I hit this goal and I've accomplished everything. There's no goal at Quick Trip I had like I get to this position and suddenly, that's good for me. There's nothing. Like I never have a finite goal out there because what happens is if you hit that finite goal, there's nothing past the finite goal, right? So you never want to have just a stuck in the sand goal out there. Just make short-term goals that you can accomplish and then move on to the next one, then move on to the next one, and then set the next goal and set the next goal and keep moving that way, guys. Number 7, last one here. Number 7 is realize you can always work harder. Realize you can always work harder. There's so many people that think, oh, I'm working as hard as I can or I work the hardest or whatever. No, there's a next level up you can take it. There's the next level up. There's always like, I always thought, and we'll go back to track. This is a good one. I always thought like the workouts my coach had me doing in track, I always thought those were really hard, right? Until I found out, what my friends were doing for workouts at their universities. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're doing 16 300s? Are you kidding me? Like my workout's a joke. We did 6 300s today and I was dead tired. You guys are doing 16? Are you kidding me? And I thought I was working the hardest, right? And then I heard that and I was like, dude, like there's a whole other level out there. So realize that there's always someone working harder than you out there. There's always someone grinding. So there's always a next level you can take it to. Don't think like, I'm working the hardest I can work. No, there's another level you can take it to if you want to take it there, guys. So those 7 things, I hope you will help you guys develop an insane work ethic. It doesn't just come overnight. Just be prepared for that. It's not like I'm lazy one day, next day I wake up, all of a sudden I'm like the world's hardest worker. No, it's a skill. It's literally a skill you have to develop over time and you will get there, guys. So hope you enjoyed this today. If you just came across this channel, you may want to subscribe. We talk personal finance in the channel. We talk entrepreneurship. I'm an actual business owner. I give away so many business tips. We talk stock market investing more than anything. My book is linked in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.